What's going on, everybody? Once again, we're back at it. You guys know what time it is. It is Fan Mail of the Week. Welcome back to another edition of this week's Fan Mail of the Week, everybody. It is a very special weekend because Revival of F officially comes out this weekend in Japan, everybody. So hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be able to see the movie myself because my friend, hopefully if everything goes good, is able to do what he did last time, and we'll be watching the movie at his house. So Timothy, if you're watching this by some chance, please try to acquire the movie as best as you can. Ask your uncles, ask your brothers, ask whoever it is you need to ask if they have any connections for you can get the movie, just as you got Battle of Gods, which was very terrible quality, but it was what it was and we enjoyed it for what it was worth. So anyways, everybody, before we begin, don't forget to check out and subscribe to my second channel. The link will be in the comment section and description below at UnrealEnt Network, where you'll find a whole bunch of alternative stuff that you won't find on here. Some awesome Dragon Ball Z battles, discussion videos, WWE, Dying Light, and everything in between. So anyways, guys, let's begin with our first question of the week. I'm really itching to see this fucking movie right now. Damn it! Damn it, all the hell. I mean, my friend is able to acquire the movie, and a lot of us here in New York are, because if you live in New York City, you know that there are certain places you can go to where they have a bootlegged version of movies. Sometimes we have these Chinese women walk around with a bag and they sell these DVDs and stuff bootlegged for like $5. Of course, they also have it in Chinatown, so hopefully, if anything, I myself might go to Chinatown after this in Manhattan to see if they have anything going on there, because I remember a long time ago when the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie came out, I remember I couldn't watch it, so my friend told me that they had copies in Chinatown where you can get them for like $10 or whatever. So it was a bootleg version, of course, but you could still watch Yu-Gi-Oh before it even came out. So anyways, everybody, let's begin with our first question of the week. It better be from Akira Toriyama, and it is from the Blue Armageddon. Woo! I love this, Alex. I love your videos. They're so creative and different from the rest. I have 7 questions. Thank you, man. You haven't been on Fan Mail in a while. I do remember you, actually. Question number 1. What is your main goal for wrestling in 2015? Do you want to get far, be successful? Question number 2. What is your favorite type of genre of anything? Shows, video games, music, etc.? Question 3, are you social in any sort? I'm not really that social, and I hate making new friends. Question 4, why? Question 4, what is your favorite show besides The Walking Dead? Question 5, what was your most annoying moment you've had? Question 6, if Pan or Bulla turned Super Saiyan GT and trained, do you think they would have been strong enough to fight with the Z Fighters? Question 7, if you were in the Dragon Ball universe and you used the Dragon Balls, what would you have wished for? Okay, well, thank you for the questions, Mr. Armageddon. Well, to answer your first question, my goals for wrestling this year are this. I want to get as many bookings as possible. I want to wrestle as many names as possible. I do want to be successful, yes, but I also want to own my craft. And professional wrestling is a place where you have to perfect your craft in order to move on, and that's something that I want to do. I have a lot of fortune in this business because I know the right people and I've been doing the right thing. But for me personally, some of my goals in wrestling are to pretty much get out there and wrestle the best of the best. Anybody out there who's willing to work with me, I am willing to work with them. There are certain places that I want to make a move to. I do want to go to CZW. I do want to attend some of the Ring of Honor camps, and hopefully I can go to Evolve and stuff like that. You know, just getting my name out there more and more, because opportunities in professional wrestling are very, very scarce, and you're gonna have to make the most of your time, otherwise somebody else is. So for me personally, going about that, I do want to compete with people like Jigsaw again. I do want to have a match with JT Dunn. I do want to have a one-on-one match with Amazing Red. I do want to have a one-on-one match possibly with Adam Cole. You know, I'm down for all of that, you know. Hard work and dedication is what I'm all about, and you guys know that. So, wrestling, I mean, it's hard. I hate when people say, oh, it's fake, why you have to work so hard? Let me give you a few moves, and you tell me if it's fake or not. You know, that shit requires a lot of stamina, a lot of strength, because you're picking a lot of guys up. You're picking fucking grown men up over your shoulder, on top of your head. It's incredibly hard, you know. You have to have balance, you have to have strength, and my main goal for wrestling is to dominate the independent scene, especially especially in New York and in the east side, the east coast of the U.S., Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, stuff like that. I do want to be able to dominate and just say, yes, I represent House of Glory and I represent myself. Like I am who I am, and that's one of the best. And yeah, I do want to be successful, but I also want to have matches with names that I feel like we can put on a great show. So to answer your second question, favorite type of genre of anything? Well, I mean, for music in particular, I don't really have a favorite genre. I listen to rap, hip hop, metal, rock, house music, techno. I listen to indie music. I listen to foreign music. But primarily when I'm at the gym and stuff like that, I like to listen to rap, metal, rock. Sometimes hip hop. I do have a very, very collective list, everybody, of music. So I do have a very large selection of music that I like. And for video games, same thing. I mean, you guys already know that. I play all styles of video games. I really don't have a specific type anymore. When I was a kid, I used to love survival horror and action games. I could have cared less about anything else. For TV shows, same thing. I like to watch, Walking Dead, South Park, Family Guy, Married with Children and stuff like that. Like whatever suits my boat, I suppose. I'm very open to so many things. I can't just be sitting there watching one thing over and over and over again. I'll probably get sick and tired of it. So for me, I guess you could say favorite genre of anything. It doesn't even imply, because I primarily listen and watch and play anything. Like, as long as it's good. If it's not good, then I'm not going to give it a go, because why would you want to invest your time into something that isn't essentially good? It doesn't make any sense. To answer your third question, yes, I am very social. You say that you hate making new friends. I feel like making friends is quite essential, because if you're not really social and you don't really go out there and you explore the world, sort of say, and you don't really take a chance to see what's out there, you're never really going to know for yourself, Making new friends, there's nothing wrong with that, because when you meet new people, you tend to have, new experiences and different adventures and stuff like that. And for me, I've always learned that, not everybody is going to be your honest to God friend, but you have to make the most of who you talk to and what you do. And for me personally, I was never really too social, especially when I was younger. I was always too shy. But as I got older, as I went to middle school and then high school and then so on and so forth, I became vastly open and vastly social with everybody, because if you're not social with people, I mean, like, what's the point of even just interacting in the first place, Technically, we're all social in a sense, because we all get on Facebook, we all get on Twitter, we all get on Instagram, we all get on PlayStation networks, we all get on Xbox Live, we all, chit-chat, and, we have certain friends that we get out to here and there. So, in an essence, yeah, I mean, we're all social in our own little way, but in terms of being outgoingly social, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely outgoingly social. I love meeting new people, and that's why I do fan mail. I interact with you guys in a social way as best as I can, and I just primarily love doing it. So, to answer your fourth question, favorite TV show besides The Walking Dead? Well, The Walking Dead is forever going to be my fucking baby. Like, The Walking Dead is just the absolute best. So for me, it's definitely The Walking Dead. But if aside from The Walking Dead, I don't think I primarily have a favorite TV show aside from that, because all of my favorite TV shows are practically dead. South Park was one of them, but South Park appears like once in a blue, and that pretty much crushes all my hopes and dreams. I'm trying to get into other TV shows. My friend Justin has been begging me to get into Supernatural. My friend Omar has been begging me to get into Vampire Diaries. So my friends have tried to get me out there and watch different shows, but for now, it's just definitely The Walking Dead, man. I mean, I've been trying to see if I can get into Sons of Anarchy and Breaking Bad and stuff like that, Arrow, but I don't know, I don't have time, and when I do, I'm just so focused on like playing video games and just checking out the latest movies and stuff like that, that I don't really have time to watch TV shows like that. I mean, The Walking Dead is the only exception. To answer your fifth question, most annoying moment I've ever had. Well, I've had a lot of annoying moments. I can't really pick out one, but I define what you mean by annoying moment, though, because annoying things happen to us on a daily basis, so it all varies on what you define by annoying. I've had so many annoying things happen to me at work, with my friends, when I'm here, when I'm there. It becomes repetitive and it becomes very, very annoying. But for me personally, I can't really pick one because there have been so many. To answer your sixth question, if Pan and Bulla became Super Saiyans, do I think they would be strong enough? I think so, because if you're a fucking Super Saiyan, that shit requires a lot of power, right? I mean, essentially, you're gonna have a lot of power because, you know, you're actively doing things, and, you know, your power level, your chi energy, everything about you just skyrockets. So for me, I firmly believe that if Pan and Bulla became Super Saiyans, yeah, they could fight alongside the Z Fighters, but I really doubt that they could be able to keep up with Goten, Trunks, Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, Oob, and stuff like that. Like, there's no way they'd be able to keep up, but I do firmly believe that in an essence, they would be able to save a lot of people's asses. Like, just in case, for example, if Goku gets beat down, and let's say, for example, Super 17 is about to finish him off, I can definitely see Pan just jumping in the mix and just stopping him from doing anything, you know. So I could see some things here and there happening with those two, but I don't think they would play a major role to where, like, they would change the very foundation of GT. Absolutely not. And to answer your final question, if I was in the Dragon Ball universe and I used the Dragon Balls, what would I wish for? I would wish for immortality. Yes, I am going down the Frieza route. I will wish for immortality. That'll probably be my first wish, and then I would find and gather up the Dragon Balls again, and then make my next wish. So, but anyways, Mr. Blue Armageddon, thank you for the questions, my friend, and I hope you have a very, very wonderful day. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Brian. Hey, UnrealEntGaming, I have some questions for you. All right. Question number 1, what game is your absolute favorite game of all time in your opinion? Question 2, in Dragon Ball Z, if you got the rights, what would be the first thing you would do? Question 3, in wrestling, when was your first match and what was your favorite match? Well, thank you for the questions, Brian. To answer your first question, what is my absolute favorite game of all time? Damn, that is very hard to answer. Holy shit. Okay, well, I don't know, man, because there have been so many games that I've been emotionally and physically attached to that I can't really say is my favorite. But if I had like a top 5 list, right, of all of my most favorite games that I've adored since the get-go, it would probably be, in no particular order, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Actually, no, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. That was the game that I played more than 3, because 3 I never had a chance to play to that much because my CD broke. So, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, Halo 3, Gears of War 2, and lastly would be Resident Evil 4. Those games, let me tell you something, I played those games like crack cocaine, all right? The reason why those games are some of my favorites are because literally from the get-go, when I had them, I was just so humbled and adored that I had them, that I've played them so fucking much that, you know, eventually, you know, I got so used to the story and to the dialogue and all that kind of stuff. Like, I virtually memorized everything. So those games, to me, were some of the best games that I've ever played. And granted, things might be a little different now, but those games are the games that I can go back and just virtually play over and over and over and over and over again without even getting tired once. So, I mean, well, now that I'm thinking about it, because, I mean, there's so many games. Shit, I mean, yeah, but those would be my 5 games that I would say are my favorite games of all time, and in essence, just because I grew up with them and I played them so fucking much that I remember, like, I would never get bored, ever. Like, ever. To answer your second question, if I had the rights to Dragon Ball Z, what would I do first? I would do my fucking manga. I would definitely do a series. I would definitely do a series right off the bat. Since Revival of F comes out, this week? I would definitely do a series without a doubt. Probably making its debut around September, October. And I would have it to where, you know, the animation is just on par with, you know, Revival of F and Battle of Gods. I would have it to where the story pretty much culminates after Frieza. So after the World Martial Arts Tournament, you know, you can have the story take place with Oob joining the crew and Goku and Vegeta being trained under Beerus and Whis. And I would have it to where, you know, there isn't really much misunderstanding between Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, and Whis. But I would have it to where the other gods are definitely implemented. And I would do like at least 4 to 5 sagas before I officially end Dragon Ball Z. I would have it to where, you know, there's a God saga, there's a Spawn saga where like some of the old villains come back for like a brief moment. I would have it to where there's like a brand new Universal saga where Goku and Vegeta travel from universe to universe, and they bump into like certain gods here and there that they fight. You know, so I would definitely include various things that would, you know, be beneficial towards Dragon Ball Z. But I mean, essentially being the first thing, that would be the first thing I would do. And to answer your first question, my first wrestling match ever was with myself in a fatal 4-way. And it was myself versus Andy Lee Ray versus Good Hank Flanders versus Aeroside. That was my first ever professional wrestling match in front of a crowd. And pretty much it was just barbaric. It was barbaric to the T. I mean, but it was what it was at first. You know, it was our first ever, you know, match or whatever. So we all had fun. My favorite match that includes myself would probably be with Ken Broadway. I would either say the December 19th match, my first ever match with him, that I beat the fucking shit out of him, or I would say my last man standing match with Ken Broadway on February 27th. Those two matches were essential, and they were very, very good. The last man standing match was brutal. As you guys saw, I beat the fucking shit out of him, and I'll beat the shit out of him again. But in terms of match types, he was definitely one of my favorites to work with. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a very, very awesome day, my friend. And now moving on to the next question. Oh my god, I can't get Revival of Head out of my fucking mind. Oh my god, Timothy, if you're watching this, tell Johnson or anybody else that you know that we need to see this movie fucking this weekend. Like, we have to. Holy shit. If anybody knows anybody that has a copy, I mean, Christ. Yeah, oh my god. I'm about to go to Chinatown the moment this is over. Or at least Chinatown, or I can go to Fulton Street in Brooklyn. Or I swear to God, today I'm just going to look around the entire... I will search the very bowels and depths of New York City to go find this movie if I can. But anyways, Frieza! Now on to the next question, which is from the New Fusion. Hey Alex, can you put this on fan mail? My channel is New Fusion, but please put this video finally. Okay. Question number 1. Can you help support my YouTube channel and watch my videos and give me a review on them? Question 2, how tall are you? Question 3, if you had the powers of a Super Saiyan, okay, then what? If I had the powers of a Super Saiyan, and your question just ended. Question number 4, how much can you lift? Question 5, what would you do if a zombie apocalypse happened and World War III at the same time? Ooh, damn, sounds like Black Ops. Well, to answer your questions, and thank you for the question, by the way. To answer your first question, can I help you with the YouTube channel? All right, well, not a lot of people know, but I do watch a lot of people's channels, and I have checked out your channel, and you only have about 5 or 6 videos up, and you have no commentary. That's really not good. Anybody can put up any video of them doing anything, but if it's not, I guess you could say, if it's not viewable or if it's not worthy of being watched or being entertained, it shouldn't be up. I watched, I believe it was your battle with Goku and, no, it was Vegeta and Beerus. I saw that. And then I saw another video you had. I think it was with Goku and Piccolo. And that was mainly like a little montage video. But mainly, can I help support your YouTube channel? First of all, you need to go on ahead and you need to produce a lot more. Now, in order for you to, for anybody for that matter, to create a sustainable YouTube channel for people to check out, you have to be creative. You can't just, you know, go on ahead and just upload random things of like you tying your shoelaces and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? Have some commentary, have some depth. If you don't want to put any commentary, then put up gameplays of you doing some really awesome fucking stuff that people have never seen before. Every single time I go to my Facebook, I see a lot of people uploading from their consoles, like from the PlayStation or Xbox, and I see a lot of GTA videos where people are doing stunts, backflips on bikes and stuff like that. I've seen people do glitches on WWE 2K15. I see a couple of Xenoverse videos here and there, and most of them are pretty good, most of them are not. So, to give you a review is this. You need to definitely have some HD quality stuff. For anybody out there watching this, I mainly use Camtasia to record my PC stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to record some PC stuff, my best suggestion would be to use Camtasia or XSplit. And in terms of everything else, if you want to add commentary, make sure that you don't sound like you're just talking out of a tin can. Be entertaining, be different. There are so many big YouTubers that are different. So I mean, most of them are similar in their own aspects, but most of them are actually different in what they do. So just be different is all I gotta say. I mean, upload consistently and make sure that your channel is worthy of being watched. That's pretty much it, man. It's not really hard. It just takes a lot of time. To answer your second question, I am 6'1". I wish I was 6'5", but not all of us can get what we want, can't we? To answer your third question, if I had the powers of a Super Saiyan, well, since you didn't finish your question off, if I had the powers of a Super Saiyan, I would honestly just consistently train. Train. There's only so much you can do if you were a Super Saiyan, and there aren't any other Super Saiyans out there for you to combat. So if I was a Super Saiyan, I would try my best to learn what Broly did, and that's being able to survive in space. That is something that I would definitely learn and try to master at my fullest. Because if you learn that kind of quality and you have that kind of trait, you're bound to be a success in what you do. So let's say, for example, I become a Super Saiyan and I have, you know, all sorts of abilities and whatnot. If I'm able to master the ability of flight and strength and speed, I want to be able to master the ability to go out into space and, you know, pretty much survive, I guess you could say, you know. By me being able to survive would be a very beneficial thing, because if just in case, you know, something happens to the Earth, or if I just want to go out and explore, either way, I'm able to survive without, you know, having to worry about oxygen and stuff like that. So it's a win-win situation for me if I was a Super Saiyan. So if I was a Super Saiyan, not only would I train to increase my power and become something beyond of a Super Saiyan, but I would definitely try to master the ability to, you know, pretty much breathe into space. To answer your fourth question, how much can I lift? Well, I'm not the biggest guy around. I'm 190 pounds. I can bench press. Well, my maximum bench press is 275 to 280. Though that right there is my range, my limit so far. I could leg press close to about 715 pounds. That's leg press. I could do a 120 pound pull down bar. I could curl. I can barbell curl 135 pounds. And that's pretty much it for what I know so far. I could deadlift 275 as well. I don't really deadlift, to be honest, so I have to get back on that game. But yeah, I mean, like, if you saw my videos, you would know. Like I said, I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the strongest guy, but I fucking try. So, and to answer your final question, if a zombie apocalypse happened, all right, well, a lot of people tend to misconstrue that. Oh, well, if a zombie apocalypse happened, you know, yeah. If a zombie apocalypse happened, first and foremost, while World War III broke out, not only are you gonna have to worry about, you know, the enemies trying to kill you with bombs and with all sorts of other shit, but you're gonna have to worry about, you know, flesh-eating fucking creatures trying to devour you while you're being shot at and essentially bombed at. So that right there is pretty hard to balance out, especially while you're trying to pretty much go about your own ways of trying to survive, I guess you could say. Because think about it, like there's gonna be a guy out there somewhere who has a sniper rifle aimed at you, and while he's trying to fucking blow your head off, there's another fucking creature out there somewhere who's waiting to fucking eat your flesh right off of your bones. You know, like that shit is fucking hardcore. So if a zombie apocalypse happened, Oh man, if it's the Walking Dead type, I would not be afraid. A lot of people would be afraid of that shit. I don't understand why. It's like a lot of people are like, oh my god, the Walking Dead zombies, I don't want that. It's like, it's not really that difficult, you know. If they were walkers, I think it would be very simple. Now, if they were infected hybrid zombies like 28 weeks later, we would have a problem. I would not be outside. I would literally be creative enough to like break down walls from apartment to apartment in order for me to get to point A to point B. But I certainly wouldn't go out there. Hell no. And anybody who's dumb enough to go out there and like try to like fucking be a heroic savior or whatnot is a fool. So I, for one, would not be out there trying to do anything out of the ordinary. So, because number one, like there's bombs being dropped everywhere, and there's people out there trying to shoot you down, and then on top of that, it's like it's just a whole cluster. So I definitely would not be out there, to be honest. But when it came down to zombies, I would be indoors. So that would be my final answer for everything. I would fucking be indoors for everything. That you would not catch me outside. It would be a rarity for you to catch me outside during a zombie apocalypse / World War III battle, so I would not be outside at all. But anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. And now, moving on to the next question, which is from the Primal. Who would win in a full... What the hell? Who the hell is calling me at this fucking... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hello? Hey, what's up, man? I'm in the middle of a fan mail right now, and you're kind of ruining my mojo right now, bruh. you're kind of ruining my mojo. I'm about to find you, and when I find you, what? Well, yeah, can I fucking speak? You're like talking 1,000 words per mile. Come on. No, yeah, I'm doing fan mail right now, and what I was thinking about doing after was I was gonna hit up Tim and see what he's doing, and hopefully we can go to the city. Yeah. No, huh? No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like after I'm done. I have a lot of shit to do today, man. Well, where's Can I call you back? God damn, can I call you back? Seriously, can I call you back? You're a fucking sandwich. Goodbye. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. I had a friend who just interrupted me, wanted me to hang out with him, even though I don't want to hang out. I want to go look for Revival of F. Today, or this weekend, is going to be the hunt for Revival of F. That is going to be the fucking, the end logo for this. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from the Primal. Who would win in a full-powered Super Saiyan 5 fight Super Saiyan 5 Goku or a full-power Mega Shenron? Well, it's a good question. Super Saiyan 5 Goku would obliterate Omega Shenron. There is absolutely no plausible way Omega Shenron would even come close to Super Saiyan 5 Goku. Are you kidding me? Super Saiyan 5 Goku would grab Omega Shenron by the neck, and he would just tear him apart. Super Saiyan 5 Goku in Dragon Ball AF was said to be vastly stronger than Super Saiyan 4. I think it was 100 times stronger than a Super Saiyan 4. I forgot how strong he actually was, but he was far beyond his fucking time, man. So Goku being a part of that battle with Omega Shenron, even if Omega Shenron was at full power, there was absolutely no way. Super Saiyan 5 Goku would be strong enough to rip his ass apart. There is absolutely no way he would be able to win. No way. Just zero. Super Saiyan 5 Goku in Dragon Ball AF combated Zycor, and Zycor is half Kaioshin, half Saiyan, so he's a hybrid. He's half deity and half Saiyan. So if Goku was able to combat him, and I wouldn't say he sort of had a difficult time, but Goku didn't really beat Zycor that easily. Like they had an all-out fight, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I think Goku would crush Omega Shenron. There would be no need of fusion. I just think one simple Kamehameha and Omega Shenron would be fucking gone in a heartbeat. So that's pretty much all I can say about that battle. But anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, my friend.